Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of SpaceCorp. Today could be the last episode of my run through here. So yeah, let's see how things go. As usual, the competition goes first. And again, they're doing a pretty nasty thing. First of all, they will go for another adaptation. That's the hybrids. Though this will score them an immediate point. I will do that off camera. I think they're now at 36. They will get more points this round, that's for sure. And they will remove all offers and get a point for each edge card they're removing. Unfortunately, there are 2 edge cards, so they score yet an additional 2 points. That's 1 and 2. Then let's replenish the cards. 1 and 2. No edge card here. 3 and 4. Wow, genetics 2 and revelation 1. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Unfortunately, the competition now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those progress cards, which means they complete this contract here, and this will score them an additional 1, 2, 3, 4 profit. So once again, the competition is in the lead. Let's explore. So we will use our probe network and our survey drone. Profit and 1 revelation, but base costs are +4, which is pretty normal, I guess. I think this is 10 points we need to come up with, or something that's definitely possible. Let's give ourselves 2 profits. So once again, we are tight. And of course, we will also gain a revelation for that. Awesome stuff. We are down to 2 cards. So let's grab a, wow, the faster than light prototype. Move ×5 or an explore 6. Wow, that's pretty insane. I may be able to use it relatively soon. At least I hope. Wow, great card. Next AI card, and again, it's Epsilon Eridani. And oh yeah, they do have a team up there. And this region here has an exploration value of 10. So let's see, if the competition has a team present, they do, and 1 or more exploration boxes are empty, yes. And the excited explore cost is 7 or 10, yes. It places discovery tiles. Okay, it's not building bases and no colony. I think that's already good news. But of course, again, they could score a really lot of points. Okay, here we found habitable ridge. They get 2 points for that. Let's go with the secondary ones here. Special discovery, discard this and draw a primary one. Okay, here we have planetary system, revelation 1. I think this doesn't give them anything. Let's move on. Okay, planetesimals. No clue what this is. Here was really lucky, really lucky. So overall, they pretty much only got 2 profit out of this. Not terrible, but of course, again, they are in the lead. I really wanted to build a spaceport here, but one of the 2 things where I cannot build a spaceport in are anomalies, and what's the other one? I think dust. And yes, we found an anomaly. This would have been so awesome to move from here to the Orion spur, because still I need 100 movement points, and that's really insane. Wow. Actually, I have no clue what to build there. Maybe I really should simply go for, I don't know, an attraction or another research lab. As I'm not sure if I will ever go for enough produce actions, I think let's go for the research lab. It doesn't have any prerequisites whatsoever. So yeah, I still need to come up with 10 points, don't forget that. And as there were some complaints, they couldn't see the cards I'm playing, so let me try to do that better. So 3 + 3, that's 6, + 5, that's 11 points in total, enough to build that research lab up there. And this gives me a card or a step on the revelation, on the breakthrough track, on the progress reel. So I think let's go for the revelation. I could still go for the jump drive, and this could give me a move ×4 always pretty much. And I think, yeah, let's go for it. I still get to draw a card. Wow, move ×3. So that's already 15. 15 × 13. Okay, that's actually enough to move to the Orion spur. Not bad. Back to the competition. They have a team already at Lakai 8760, and I think we have the same decision. Yes, it's 7 or 10. It places discovery tiles. So let's see what they get for the primary. Exotic asteroid belt. Isn't that nice? So that's 2 points for them right off the bat. and icy asteroid field. Wow, colony 1. I wanted this. So yeah, they get 2 points. And I really have to start doing something about that. It was really looking good for quite some time, but it was very obvious that they are catching up, sending out their teams, and sooner or later they would do all kinds of nasty stuff. Oof, I was thinking about this for quite some time. I need some more cards. So let's do research. And yes, I will go for this revelation here. And I think let's also go for this produce or genetics one. I think that's okay. Let's reveal new cards. Offer 2, anti-meta booster. And down here we have the advanced fusion drive. That's okay. Just notice something. I still get a card because down at 4 cards and another move times 4 or a build 4. I think the build 4 is a good one, and maybe I really should start exchanging some of my cards now in the headquarters. This is a pretty good card here. And yet again, a very nasty card. I think they are now moving ahead. They will grab the Star Children adaptation first, and this also gives them 1 additional point. That's tough. And on top of this, they will remove all offers, and in the Starfarers era, they will now lose a point for revelation, but gain a point for genetics. And right now there is a genetics card, which are those genome accelerators here. So yes, all of those cards get removed. They will score an additional point. Again, I will do that off camera. They're at 48 points, by the way, guys. And yeah, let's reveal new cards as they come. Let's see. Meta manipulators. I have this card. Anti-meta surveyor. Extruders. And lucky. Anti-meta lifter. No edge card here. But overall, things are not looking so good, actually. Yeah, this can really hurt soon. Not sure how to deal with that. I have to really come up with a clever plan. And I think it's time to play our Evo accelerators. And yes, I will totally go for the revelation here, which gives me another breakthrough. And finally, I can either go for the jump drive or the infras transfer. This is also so amazing. Right now, I have 2 cards in my hand that I could play, actually. This means I have to play those cards as well. So no, I think let's stick to the plan. So we will go for the jump drive here. And this gives me 2 more points. Again, I'm down to 4 cards, and here we get the Star Scanner. That's not particularly bad, but not great either. At least not at this point in time, because I have this probe network. So I think, I'm not really sure if I need this. And now for something completely different. The competition will send a team to Lakai 9352, which happens to be next to Lakai 8760. Though sooner or later they will also start building something. And if they activate it here again, I believe they do that stuff right away. So I think they will build a base, they will explore, build a base, and found a colony here. So wow, that could be pretty harsh. It's pretty lame, but I will do it anyway. I will research once more. So let's grab this anti-meta lifter. I need the build points here. I think for my second card, I will draw from the top of the deck. Research 2 at the start of a turn. Take 1 card from the offers. Okay, this is when they do the offers action. Then I get the topmost 2 cards. Or research 2. Okay. Either way, not too bad. We still have to replenish the offer here. And again, the genome accelerator. Back to the competition, and I think they should send someone to Epsilon Indi, but I think they will not do that. I get some air to breathe, I believe, because the AI says, if you have a base there, I do, discard the card and end the turn. So we'll not redraw the card. Wow, that was really good, actually. And I think now it's time to build our second colony here at Galaxy 1. Unfortunately, there aren't any colonization points whatsoever. But I can come up with those points in another way. First of all, I will remove this cube from the game. So it's gone for good. So now I have 1 point because of my enviro tolerance. I have a second point. And then I could come up with 8 plus build value. It's a single star system. So I need 8 build points. I have 3 on my hand, but I think it doesn't matter because I have to spend 2 cards no matter what. So 4 and 4, that's 8. I still have 3 in my headquarters, but again, it's not enough. So I wasn't able to get a 5 card, for example. This would have been amazing. So yeah, let's get rid of those cards. So those were 3 colony points, and I will build Butterfield here. Again, not really a direct benefit I gain out of this, but 2 colonies will score me 4 points at the end of the game. Back to the competition. Yeah, they will explore in Wolf 1061. So we already know the drill. Abundant life, that's a point for them. Ugh. And they found some oceans here too. So overall, again, I was relatively lucky. They will only score 1 point here, but still, they will get there to the 50 relatively soon. Back to us. We will play our genetics, the Clone Forge here. And this allows us to make another adaptation. And I will totally go for the Star Children now. I have 2 breakthroughs now. I have 3 in fact. Immediately gain a new team, place it on the star in any region without a team. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't get any points for that. But as I'm feeling brave, I want to send my team here to Lumen 16. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm down to 4 cards. So let's draw one. The Stellar Foundry, explore 3 or build 4. I think I can use the build sooner or later. Another time card, and there was a question on my last video if the time card should be here in the solo play, and yes, they should. At least the solo rules explicitly mention to shuffle those cards into the competition tag. But anyway, they will send a team to Tau Ceti, basically next to Epsilon Eridani. Then it's time to explore here. We need 4 points. We have 4 points. We still have our survey drones. We have our probe network. So let's explore here. Let's see what we get. Here we found a planetary system with a colonization value of 1. That's actually pretty cool stuff. I don't get any points right away, but I think that's still good enough. Yeah, I think that's okay. Back to the competition, and here are more bad news. Again, they will work on contract 6, which means this is fulfilled. They will score 2 and 2 in total. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 more points. We flip it to the other side, which means they're now at 53 points, whereas I am at 44. Pretty embarrassing. Okay, back to us. We need more build points. Should I spend this 1 build point? Should not forget it. I have 7 build points. And I need 8 to build here. Is it worth a point or not? Yes. Yes, it is. So I will spend, I will have those 3 points here, 4 points here. That's 7 points in total. So I will lose an additional point to build an industrial base here on, what is it, Lumen 16. So in total, that's 2 colonization points plus the 1 I have from my Enviro Tolerance. And if I would offer this one here, I would have 4 points. So that's definitely not bad at all. This team gets removed. This was the important piece. And if I did the math right, I now have bases here. That's a multi-star system. This is a multi-star system. This is a multi-star system. So 3 multi-star systems with bases, which means I will score 3 plus 4, 7 points in total, which means I move from 43 to 50 points. Not bad at all. Awesome. We are down to only 4 cards, so we get another one. The Survey Miner, produce 1. This could give us some more points. Don't forget about this. And the competition will go for the Enviro Tolerance cards. They don't get a point for that. That's good. And they will remove all offers, and Starfarers, again, genetics gives them a point, which means they get a point here. So they're moving to 54 points in total. Again, I will do that off camera. Let's replenish. Advanced antimatter drive, the extruders, we know those. Mega structures. Wow, that's an awesome piece of artwork. Build 5, and I can play this as an infrastructure. And DNA synthesis, produce 2, or genetics 2, also very nice. Okay, then I think let's activate some movement here. So that's still 13, if I'm not mistaken, times 4. Definitely more than enough to move my guys up here to the Butterfield colony, and that's already it. And the competition will send a team to Ross 780, basically next to the Orion spur here. So I really have to do something about that now. I think it's really time to move this team to the Orion spur. So I need to come up with 100 movement points. I have 52 points here, if I'm not mistaken. 4 times 13. So let's do that again. Again, 13 times 4, that's 52, times 3, that's 156 movement points, which is enough to send our team from a colony to the Orion spur. And I only can do that adjacent from a colony, although I could not do the stunt that I was doing in the Planeteers era before, and I did that incorrectly, by the way. The first team to get to an Orion spur will now score the 5 profit here, which means once again I'm in the lead. How cool is that? I'm down to 4 cards. So let's see what we get. Mega structures. Build 5. Okay, may be able to use it at some point in time. But yeah, let's move over to the competition. And it seems they will send a group up here to Captain Star. Again, let's try to be bold. Not sure if it's a good idea, but I will do it anyway. Again, I have 52 movement points if I'm not mistaken, so I will send this crew here to Captain Star. Unfortunately, they have to go to the end of this track, so it really will take them some time to finally arrive there. But I still think that's a good idea. Okay, the competition will go for the jump drive as well. Do not care about it because I already got the one with the points, and they will remove all the cards from the offers with this world symbol here, and edge cards right now there are neither, so we can remove them. And I still have my edge card, and actually I have no clue in which order those cards get discarded. Actually, I think they will start here and here, so I'm pretty sure that those 2 cards should be on the top of the discard pile actually. But let's see what they do next. Another produce. A leak. We have found an edge card, and here I can choose lose 2 points or return one of your progress cards to the sideboard. In theory, I could really get rid of this star children here, but I'm not so sure if I also have to get rid of that cube actually. Oh, this is something I don't know. Before I do a stupid mistake, let's lose those 2 points, and maybe that's then the end result. So I will lose 1 point to the competition. I don't know. Of course, we are not done yet. We have to continue revealing cards. The Quantum Leap. And Divert, another edge card. And this says discard all produce cards from your hand. If none, the competition gains 1 profit. Unfortunately, I do have a produce card, so yeah, let's get rid of it right away. Of course, we have to continue revealing cards. Oh, come on, Sabotage. And that's bad. Choose one of your teams at a site without a base, if any. Relocate it to a site with one of your bases. Now I'm not so sure if I can really use this cube here. The other cube is in Alpha Centauri, the other cube is in Orion Spur. I'm pretty sure I do not have to take care about this at all. But actually the rules say I cannot use it to perform actions, and I'm not performing actions. So I think, yeah, I have to move it back to Lumen 16, which is really kind of a pity. But yeah, let's keep revealing cards. Clone Forge, we already know this one. And last but not least, we have the Exo Investigators, another revelation card. Okay, this was a bump in the road. And yeah, let's do the same exercise again. So let's move our dudes here. That's already the end of my action. Again, I have 52 points coming from my headquarters and the breakthrough card. And now I'm down to 4 cards. And again, we get those awful star scanners. Oof, don't really need that. Oh gosh, they will go for the jump drive again. This is gone, but they will go for the offers here. And again, it's a Starfarer symbol. And I think this round we are actually good, because here they gain a point, here they lose 2 points. So this means that in total they will lose 1 point. So again, I have to clean up here again. I think that's how you are supposed to remove those cards. Let's see what they get. Survey Cyborgs, R&D Network, Exo Investigators, and not an edge card. No, another Survey Cyborgs card. Okay, the draw pile really is about to thin out. Maybe 2 or 3 more of those actions and then the game actually ends. So I really have to speed things up a little bit. So those guys will move closer to Captain Star. And then I really don't know what to do. So I think I will go for a research. So I will take the 2 topmost cards from the deck. Produce, that's good. That's good. I think I could use that. And another produce, the Nano Minus. Okay, that's not bad at all. And again, they will go for something bad. I think they have that Enviro Tolerance. Yeah, and they will remove all offers again. And this time they will gain a point, because there are 2 genetics and 1 revelation. That's +1 net. And the main problem is, do I really want them to remove the offers? Because I need more time. No, I will play my hack, and I misinterpreted the hack. I can use this to pretty much cancel a card. So I will cancel this card and have them draw again. Another nasty thing could happen, but I think that's still the better deal. And here I'm not sure if I'm really happy, but I think worse things could have happened. So they will explore here. Alien Culture Contact. Discard this tile, draw an alien tile. How cool is that? So let's remove it. Let's get one here. And those are the files. And there are 1 or 2 of those aliens which I simply discard, I believe, for the competition. But it's not those guys apparently, so they will score 2 points here. Let's draw their secondary tile. That's Alien Ruins, so 4 more points for them. This would have been a great find for us. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once again, they are in the lead by far. Let's move ahead. Then it's back to us, and I want to produce. I want to produce 3 times pretty much. So I get 2 points here. 1 point here, that's 3 points, and 3 more points here. So that's my legacy base pretty much, P2 plus the refinery, that's 6 points in total, which is really very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, I'm down to 4 cards, and here I found some Evo accelerators, Genetics 2 or Revelation 1. Not bad. And it seems, again, I'm extremely lucky here. Again, they want to do something on Epsilon Indi, but as I have a base here, nothing will happen though. They will immediately end their turn. Nice. Okay, our friends arrive here at Captain Star. This could really go terribly wrong now, to be honest. Still, I want to explore up there. So I have 6 points here times 2, that's 12. I only need 7. So let's see what we get. Rich asteroid belt, so 1 point. That's definitely something. And a P3. Wow, that's really cool. Let's see what our secondary tile is. Another asteroid field. How cool is that? So wow, those could be 5 points in total. But I will get 1 point right away, which means I'm at 60 points now. I'm also down to only 4 cards. And here we found another FTL prototype. Another time card, and they will explore at Tau City. So let's see what they get. Primitive Culture, that's 2 points, and rings. Nice. Really love those exploration tiles. So in total, they will simply score 2 more points. Back to us, and now I'm really happy that we found those mega structures here. So in total, that's 8 build points, and I will use those to build an exploiter here. This gives me an immediate 3 points, but then it's gone for good. I cannot use those values anytime again in this game. And here I think let's build another refinery. So here I immediately get 1, 2, 3 more points. Okay, let's draw a card. Antimatter Surveyor. Ha! And again, we are lucky. They will not do anything there. We will simply discard this card, and then it's back over to us. Awesome. Okay, I think let's draw again. Let's do a research action. Explore the Poach. This is the card which allows me to get cards from the discard pile, I believe. And here we have another Produce 2 and a Revelation 1. Okay, this is not bad, actually. Maybe I will produce again. But now the competition will do something, that's for sure. They will do something with Epsilon Eridani up there. So they have a team there. They have already explored. And I think this is this one. If the competition has team press but no base, yes, check. And all exploration contains discovery tiles, check. And the site explore cost is 10, check. It places bases. So let's start down here. What is it? It's a spaceport. Can they build a spaceport here in this era? on this planet? Is it allowed at least? Let's see. Yeah, it's not an anomaly or it's not dust. So yeah, they will do that. If competition has a colony in a region that is adjacent to an Orion spur, site containing no teams, place a competition team at that Orion spur and award competition profit accordingly. And once again, we are lucky. They don't have a colony next to the Orion spur. So neither here. Here are we built our colony there. They didn't do that yet. So I think we are good here. But of course we have to continue here. Let's see, what do we draw for the planetary system? That's a biolab. I think they cannot legally place it there. That's good. That's really good actually. So they don't get anything. And the other one adds the attraction. But again, they cannot legally place it. There is no alien artifacts, no outposts, no ruins, no anomaly. So again, they don't score any extra points. Again, 3 times lucky. Wow. Back to us. Let's produce again. We only can produce at 2 sites now. So I will get 3 points here, the +1 because of the refinery, and I will use my legacy base, which gives me an additional 3 points. So in total, I just scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more points. Okay, they will do something at 61 Cygni, which is down here. Let's start with the primary tile, anomaly, so they will score 2 points, and the secondary tile is planetesimals. Oh gosh, I really hate this word. But so yeah, in total they will score 2 points, which right now isn't terrible. Maybe I should try to build another base. So I think I want to move those guys 20, 30, 50, 80 points here to Epsilon Indi. That's really not a problem. Still I have 52 points in my headquarters and my breakthrough. So let's also spend this card times 4. That's 200 something movement points. And it seems the competition is about to end the game relatively soon. They don't score any points. This is also already gone, the Enviro Tolerance. So let's simply remove those cards here. Now I have the poach, so maybe now I should really check if I need a card. Meta Investigators. Okay, Market Influence. I think they simply get a point. No, they get 2 points. 1 and 2. So let's remove this card. Let's keep on revealing extruders, anti-matter boosters, and the advanced fusion drive here. No more edge cards for them. I think there is only 1 more card left. So if I want, I can end this game right now, and maybe I should consider doing that. Because again, if either of those draw piles is emptied, I get still an additional turn without the competition getting one. So it could be worth it. And of course, I was pretty stupid. Those guys were here and now they are here. So maybe I should not end the turn at that game right now, because they could still make it here. So there is a slight chance. That's now really tough. What should I do? And actually, I just noticed something. I messed things up. When I moved the team from here to here, I placed it directly on the colony. And I shouldn't have been allowed to do that, actually. So that's bad. I guess in the meantime, they should have made it here. And so I think let's now say, okay, now it's my turn. So this is pretty much my punishment now. Yeah, I think I have to do this way. Otherwise, I will totally lose track of what has happened. So wow, good that I caught this before I ended this playthrough actually. Again, in the meantime they would have made it, and then I would move them to the Orion spur, so nothing else would happen there. For example, this competition cube wouldn't have moved there or whatnot. So I think in this case, now I would say let's move them to the Orion spur. Then I would have spent this card. So I think no harm was really done. So I will declare this now as my action. So let's have the competition do 1 more turn now. But again, we are lucky. We have a base at Lumen 16. So yeah, we will simply remove this card. Then those guys will move in here. Let's play those Evo accelerators. So here we'll basically take 1, 2 steps on the progress wheel. And that's pretty much the end of my turn. I will draw the last card of my draw pile here. So I'm at 5 now, so I get another turn without the competition, which means this team arrives here at Epsilon Indi. Now I get to make a choice. So can I do another colony there? I have 1 point here, 2 points if I sacrifice this cube, plus 1 because I have 2 or more bases. That's 3 here, plus my enviro tolerance. So in total that's 4 points if I'm not mistaken. And I think I get, oh, I get another point because I have a nearby colony here, because these are nearby, 20 steps away. So I have 5 colony points in total. So I think let's get this one here. At the end of the era, gain 1 profit for every star system without a colony, not a soul. Yeah, let's totally go for it. Let's build our 3rd colony here. So I will score 8 more fame, plus I think it's 9 or 10 more points because of the star systems without a colony actually. So I think it was 9 if I counted that correctly. So in total that's 17 more points, and definitely more than enough to beat the competition here. Wow, what a ride. For basically some time I was really thinking I would lose this badly, but I was really lucky, it seems, when it comes down to how I drew for the competition. They were really everywhere, but they were not able to really build their colony. So for example, if those two would have triggered, for example, sooner, then they would totally have, I don't know, 10, 12 more points or so. Looked really easily, plus the things they got for these primary tiles and whatnot. So I think overall, again, I was extremely lucky here in this Starfarers era. Not so sure if I messed something up in respect to that movement. I really have to check the footage. Maybe I did that error here twice with that tracker. I really hope I didn't. I was able to correct it, even though if I wouldn't have a card, I had cards now on my hand and play this and then move to the Orion spur. So really no harm was done here, but I'm not so sure if I did that a second time or so, and I really hope I didn't. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed my little playthrough of SpaceCorp here. Again, really highly enjoyable game, really a lot of fun. Really felt close. Again, in this Starfarers era, I was really lucky when it comes down to drawing cards for the competition. I think this is something I read on the forum, that this can happen from time to time, that you're really drawing poorly for them and then they're really falling behind. But still, it always felt very close. And again, I absolutely love this game. Hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.